Blessing was a definition of hardworking. She worked as a cleaner in my office and she was so dedicated and loyal. She was the always first to come to work and the last to go home at night. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, share and like, and tell someone about my stories. We will always send Blessing on errands to the market, to the post office, and even to the bank. She was trustworthy, reliable, and soon she became cherished by my colleagues and myself. Sometimes she would even come to our home to help us. I remember when I needed a nanny and I was stranded. I brought my baby to work for 1 week and Blessing helped me care for my baby till I got another nanny. She's awesome. You can imagine our support when Blessing introduced us to Julius, her husband-to-be. We all rally around the guy and we tried to quiz him to make sure he was good enough for our Blessing. And we all rally round to do the preparation for the wedding because Blessing was a blessing to us. We all traveled down to Blessing's village for the wedding in Bayelsa. It was an hour's flight and then we took a boat ride to the village. It was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. We all saw it as an adventure. We saw what a typical village square looked like, going to the stream to fetch water, using an old axe to break firewood, and cooking right under the stars. It was so surreal. It was awesome. Most of us that came had only lived in Lagos all our lives. We never knew a serene, quiet, and simple life existed. We all turned up for Blessing Sha. The wedding was fun. We learned a lot about tradition and culture. Julius was a panel beater close to our office too. He was also very hardworking and friendly. Both of them were from the same village, so it was a perfect fit. And just as Blessing was always helping us at work, Julius was also helping us to fix our cars. Whether it was panel beating, mechanics, electrical, we just didn't care. We would just call Julius and give him our key, and he always delivered. He would bring back our cars fixed, tires pumped, changed, and also washed. Julius was our guy. And so imagine our joy when Blessing fell pregnant. As soon as she started falling ill, we all knew, we all decoded. She tried to hide it, so she kept coming to work, but we told her not to bother because we had her back. We asked her to rest at home, and from time to time we credited her account so that she could take care of herself and her family. In fact, one of my colleagues, Chioma, just had a baby, so we kept all her baby stuff that she didn't use for Blessing. We were all like Blessing's mother, so the countdown began. We would always ask Julius if Blessing was okay and if she was taking her routine medication. We were all already contributing money for the naming of the baby. We loved Blessing that much. Honestly, if you knew her, you will love her too. We kept checking on her to make sure she doesn't stress herself at home. So on Friday, I had closed early and went to the market close by to get food items that I wanted to use to make dinner at home. It was things like this that made me meet Blessing. Just as I was about to cross the road where my car was parked, I saw Julius standing on the road looking so confused and forlorn. I called out to him and I asked him, "Oga Julius, wetin happen? Why are you looking so lost?" I was worried. And he answered, saying Blessing was in labor and she was due for delivery. She was admitted in the hospital and they had been there for 2 days. Blessing has been in serious pain with very, very unstable blood pressure. And I asked him, so what did the doctor say? He said the doctor had come to check her 3 times and advised Blessing that she couldn't continue with the labor because she has been in pain for a while, so he was going to advise her to have a cesarean section instead of going the natural way that Blessing wanted. And if they didn't do that soon enough, the baby was going to be at risk. They were not happy about this decision, and Blessing had in fact refused the doctor's advice. Since the hospital was a stone throw away, I immediately followed him there. We walked to the labor room where I saw the most pitiful sight. Blessing was looking so pale and weak lying on the bed. It broke my heart. I was so worried. She looked seriously in pain. Blessing, how are you? I asked with deep concern. Her face lit up a bit when she saw me. I could see she was visibly shaking and my heart went out to her. Ma, the doctor said my hip is too narrow and the baby's head is too big. He wants to tear my tummy, but I don't want it. I've had a baby before when I was in secondary school and they didn't tear me. I had the baby naturally, but I've called my mom and she's coming from the village. She's coming to carry me and I'm going to give birth in the village. I was in shock. Going to give birth in the village and you are in so much pain? I looked at her husband like, is this girl for real? The husband looked back at me confused. I couldn't believe that Blessing was waiting for her mom to come all the way and they would travel together in this condition, with this pain, by road, to give birth in the village. I'm talking about 14 hours drive. No, this was not possible. I sat at the edge of the bed. Blessing, there are so many people who have had CS. You are not the first and you will not be the last. What I expect you to do now is to think of your life and that of your baby. If the doctor gives you any advice, please follow it. He's talking out of experience. There is no miracle your mother wants to perform. Do you think you will survive the journey back to your village with the bad roads? Please reconsider what the doctor told you. The result is for mom to be alive and for baby to be alive. There is no reward for the process you used to have a baby. Do you know that Blessing didn't agree with me? She kept insisting that I shouldn't bother, that she would wait for her mother to arrive first before making a decision. She wasn't going to have an operation because of a baby. She was adamant even in her weak state. So I beckoned to the husband and we stepped outside. He told me that first he supported her because he knew natural delivery was going to be a cheaper way. But seeing her in so much pain, and he was convincing her to reconsider, but she refused. And he had spoken to her mother about her situation. And her mother had insisted that nobody should touch her mother till she arrives in Lagos. And I'm talking of a 14 hours trip. And the mother hadn't even left the village as at the time Julius was speaking with her. She said that when she comes, she will discharge Blessing and both of them will return together. Honestly, I didn't know what to do anymore. Who would I call? I was getting so worked up. Okay, I had to calm down. Julius, do you have the money for the CS? He said. Normal delivery was about 50,000 and surgery was about 100,000. But he had 70,000 with him. But he said he will run around and look for the balance. I told him that no problem, I would give him the balance. I went to the doctor together with Julius. I introduced myself as a friend of the family. The doctor didn't waste time. He told us how urgent Blessing's case was and the danger if Blessing kept refusing to have a C-section. He seemed very sympathetic and patient, and I told him Blessing has mentioned that she already had a daughter, which she did without an operation, and the doctor said he knew, but every pregnancy is different. Every delivery is unique. He as a doctor was only here to assist, but the main work was up to Blessing. He also pleaded with me to encourage her to make the right decision as soon as possible, as time was no longer on her side. I matched to Blessing's word. Her eyes were closed. I could see she was enduring the pain. Blessing, open your eyes. I want you to look around you. Sit up. Look around you. See everyone carrying their baby. Can you see them? Smiling with their babies, singing to their babies, feeding their babies. Please, can you tell me which of them had a cesarean section just by looking at their faces? Can you tell from the way the baby cries if they were normal delivery babies? Can you tell which woman had had a baby through operation? How do you even tell which pregnancy or which delivery is normal or not normal? There is no abnormal delivery. It doesn't mean that a woman who had a baby is not a mother because she had C-section. Blessing, you need to open your eyes. Open it and see reality. Forget all the beliefs you have had. You don't need to punish yourself and the innocent baby any longer. The baby wants to come out and it's up to you to make a choice. Tell me, what is making you so scared? Blessing started to sob quietly. I continued, if you waste time and you lose this baby, all this pain and suffering will be for nothing. It will be in vain. Blessing, you need to make up your mind soon. Women have passed normal delivery too. Just pray and have faith. Everything will be all right. I promise you this. When you have your baby and you look into your baby's eyes, the love you feel, you will forget every channel you used to have the baby. I'm talking from experience. Don't you want to hold your baby in your arms? Don't you want to cuddle your baby? The doctor is willing to help you. He went to school just for this purpose. So you are in safe hands. I'll be here to hold your hand. And Oga Julius is here too. Your mother is on the way. And as I talked, I could see her mood change. She was pensive and sobbing softly, and later she dried her tears and she became aware of how silly she was and quickly asked me to call her mother on phone. The number didn't go through. I guess the mother was already on her way, and that was why she was out of network coverage. The clock was ticking. The doctor and the nurse came in again to check on Blessing, and as if that was a positive push she needed, she took one look at Julius and told him to sign the papers. She had made up her mind. Immediately, everywhere was full of activities, drips and monitors, and not long after that, Blessing was wheeled into the delivery room. I had to call all my colleagues and we all joined to pray and wish Blessing well. Delivery is such a big deal. No one wants a case of wasted efforts. It was getting late and I still had the ingredients for my soup with me in the hospital, but I didn't want to go home without getting a positive news from the doctor. Julius was worried and I tried my best to calm him down. Nigeria has one of the highest rates of successful cesarean deliveries. Doctors here are smart and there are no room for errors. I tried to encourage him. His family were on the phone with him, calling him to know how everything was going on. And just as I had finished a call with my colleague, the doctor came out to meet us. Mommy is fine, baby is fine, yay! Wow, I was so happy. Julius was jumping out of excitement. Oh, doctor, I thank you, I said. He now told us that even though the baby was big, the baby also had his umbilical cord wrapped around the neck, and that's why the baby couldn't come out in time. Julius wasn't even listening. Can I see her? Can I see her? When can I see her? He asked. Follow me, the doctor said. Everybody was all smiles, and together we saw the most beautiful, cutest princess in the whole world. Blessing was all smiles. Thank you, she kept saying. She kept telling me thank you, holding my hand, and I told her thank you to Blessing. Thank you for listening. Blessing's mother arrived in Lagos the next morning. She met her daughter well and her granddaughter doing well. I learned she was so happy to see them. There was no way Blessing could have waited till she came. Thank God she listened to the voice of reasoning. It could have gone wrong. She may have come to meet her daughter's corpse, but here we are rejoicing, celebrating with our baby girl. We are happy it all ended well. No matter the process, all that mattered to us was Blessing is now a mother. Let the celebrations continue. It's a lesson. Life is a choice you make. The Bible verse Deuteronomy 30:19 says, I call on heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore, choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. It says it all. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with friends and family. Till next time, take care. Goodbye.